Well, all right. Here we go again, guys. Another year of fantasy football. For those of you that were in it last year, welcome back. For you new guys, welcome. This is going to be just a quick overrun of how some of the changes that we've got going on this year. First and foremost, we are up to 14 teams. We lost maybe Aaron and Dave, but we gained, let's see, from Seafood, Gary and Dusty. We gained from Meat, Ernest, and from Produce, we got Coy and shit, I don't remember now. We got Mike from Front End. We got Todd from Grocery. I feel like I'm missing somebody. But anyways, we got 14 teams, and we got enough time to get to 16 if we want to really stretch things thin and have a freaking league. All right, what else we got? Scoring. Scoring is changing. This year we're using fractional scoring, so your running back gets 157 yards. You're going to get the 15.7 points as opposed to just the 15 because you didn't make it to 160 yards for 16. So there's that, which is cool. That'll also almost eliminate any chance of a tie. Also, kick return and punt return yards are counted. I don't remember if they were last year or not. So being that we're reducing the lineup and everything's going to be a little bit thinner with the extra two teams, and even more so if we get 16, kick return and punt return yards will come into play more so with those third receivers. Waiver wires, that changed. Last year it was the 12th team went first and so on down the line each time. That's gone. Now it is a first come first serve system. Just once you get your guy, if he's there, you go to the end of the line until everybody else has had a chance at the pick. So you don't have to wait anymore, but once you actually get your pick. So that's a little bit better. Roster sizes we have changed. Used to be 11 guys starting. Now we have only 9. Used to have 10 guys on the bench, and now we only have 9. So it's down 3 spots. That's 3 less rounds of drafting. And with that, we have limited how many guys you can have on your roster. You'll see that you can set up the offense in certain ways, 1 running back or 2 running backs. You can have up to 3 wide receivers out there one time, or you can just have 2 running backs, a wide receiver, 2 tight ends. You'll see when you get in there what your options are. But you are now limited to only having 2 quarterbacks on your team, 4 running backs, 6 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, 2 place kickers, and 2 defensive teams, and 2 defensive players. I may change that to just 1 defensive team, I'm not sure. But anyways, not all of them will fit on your bench because you only got 9 spots. But this way, nobody can hoard 3 or 4 quarterbacks on their team, or 6 running backs or something like that. It's going to spread it out. Make sure nobody can have too many of them just sitting there. This will also encourage trading and whatnot, because if people get injured and stuff, there's only so many out there and so many you can have. So that takes care of the player restriction, bench sizes. All right. Now, league size we talked about, it's going up to 14. The money. We all want that money. Just ask Maddie. He won the big dollars last year. So this year we went from $20 to $40 per team. And with that, we now have weeks 1 through 13. The team with the highest score that week will win $20 that week. I'll hand it right to them. Except for Ron, we'll figure out what we're going to do with yours. Not that you'll ever get the highest points. I've seen your teams. But just in case you do, we'll figure out something so that at the end it just all tallies up and we'll get you one type of thing. Unless you come in town, then we'll have it for you then. What else? Okay, so weeks 1 through 13, highest scored team will get $20. Boom, that's that. So you could only attempt to win 6 times all year long, and if you were the high scoring each one of those, you'd have $120 in your pocket. So it's a good way to win money if you can't win all the tournament or whatnot. Playoffs will start or be for week 14, 15, and 16, with 16 being the championship game. So teams in the first and second place will get byes the first week. Team 3 will play Team 6. Fourth place will play fifth place. The winner of those 2 games will play first place and second place. The winner of those 2 games is the Super Bowl championship, whatever you want to call it. All right, and that will end up with first place winning 200 and I think I changed it. I'm going to do it to $250 for the winner and $50 for second place. I was going to do it $220 and $80, but screw that. $250 and $50 sounds better. All right, playoffs, we're done there. Oh, all right, so draft time. I'm going to do the same thing as last year. If you guys weren't with us last year, then this will be new to you. I'm going to do it to a NASCAR race. If we have everybody in, registered, and the money to me, because you can't draft if the money's not in your hand. Trust me, I asked people last year, it doesn't work that way. So get your money to me if you want to draft and be in the league, and if we can have everybody in by like the 18th or 19th at the latest, we can do the NASCAR race at Bristol, which is a short track, bunch of crashes. It'll make it at least fun to watch. If we can't get everybody in by then, I can postpone it to like the 26th, 27th, a week later. There's another NASCAR race at Michigan. And that's like a 2-mile track, whatever, long, whatever. It's just another way to do it. Yeah, so you have to be in by one of those 2 dates. I will make a video where I'm pulling random numbers 1 through 14 for each of your owners, and whichever number you get is the pole position that you'll have for the race day. So the day before the race day, when they have the qualifying race, I think that's what they call it, everybody will qualify, they have their qualifying times or whatever, and that's where they'll have their positions. So at that night, or after that qualifying round is over, each pole position that I drew for you will then have a driver's name corresponding with it. So whoever's in pole position 1, whatever that driver, say it's, I don't know, NASCAR, Bubba. And so he's in pole position 1, whoever drew pole position 1, Bubba, his driver, and so on. Then that race day, which is Sunday, the race is on, and wherever your car finishes is where you will draft. So if you have the 3rd fastest of the 14 drivers that we have pulled names for and everything, then you will have the corresponding draft position, 4, if I said 4th. And if you're the fastest car, you'll have 1st. If you're the shittiest car and you crashed or whatever, and you're last in time of everything, then you have the 14th spot in the draft, or 16 if you get 16. So that's how that works. And again, we need everybody in by I prefer it by the 18th. It gives us just about 2 weeks to have the money in, and then I'll make sure all the emails are sent out so that you guys can, the new ones especially, can register with ESPN and then get their team set up so we can do the draft. And yeah, good luck. Football's here. Let's do this.